guys, welcome. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Clarabelle9 here, back at it with another video. And without further ado here, let's get into the video. So where we left off, we had sent Maple home, and I had to deal with some Prospect Peak stuff, which you saw. And that was quite a while ago. That was like last month. Anyways, we're pretty close to getting to the end of the quest. So we're just gonna sleep in this territory to make sure no wolves try anything. And we got a sick pup. Who is it? Kelpie. Hasn't Kelpie been sick before? I think she might have, and I think I sadly don't have any footage because this was before I started the whole series of June and his pups. So yeah, how's territory holding up? It's actually doing okay. There is some decaying towards the bottom. I can fix that later. So he'll probably he can let that part, the two of those hexes decay, but he is probably gonna go down there, and then he's gonna shoot down there. You know, it's fine. We can figure this out later once he wakes up. Yeah, Kelpie has fallen ill. They may recover on their own, or they may die. Spending time with them will increase the odds of recovery. Yeah, not bad, actually. Now, of course, June is the runt, so I'm pretty sure he is the cause of all a lot of the Lotus Moon wolves getting terrible stats, but other than that, he's okay, and we love him for that. The Primrose Herd. Speaking of which, we are pretty close to the point where the babies are gonna start leaving the grass, which is very awesome. And Territorial Might has been a savior in this letter, so I'm guessing the perks he's gonna choose next year, which we're pretty close to getting to, is gonna be probably Knowing Nose. He could probably use the extra stamina, so he's probably gonna choose that. And knowing him, he might want to choose Elder Authority. Not good memory. It just, to be honest, the way I play him, it doesn't feel like a perk he would choose, and it doesn't feel like a perk that would be related to him. I honestly feel like he would start gaining the knowledge that year, but not exactly remembering all of it until his 7th year litter, if that makes any sense, which I hope it does. Also, I've realized that I tend to play wolves with weaker with more negative to stats that could really impact the gameplay a bit more cautiously. And with wolves that are a bit older, I again play more cautiously, and I'm a bit more cautious when it comes to going into fights. But with my younger wolves, where they don't really have much to lose, I am very reckless, and I sort of don't care if we get hurt. And then I'm like, oh no, we got hurt. Meanwhile, I'm playing them very ridiculously, not being cautious at all. And I, of course, somehow get injured along the way, and I'm like, how did we get injured? It's just random things that I've noticed that happen while in the game, just with me. Just me. It's just me. But yeah, who else is excited to finally meet Blackfire? Because I am. Once June makes it to his age 7 litter, I am pretty sure. Yeah, it would be his age 7 litter, because for age 5, that would be when he had just turned 3? Wait, no. Age 6 would be when he would have just turned 3. So he's actually still dealing with Blackfire as a yearling and as a younger pup. He's a yearling right now, currently helping raise this year's litter of pups. But next year, going on to June's age 6 litter, is when he would be dispersing. Actually, it would be sort of this year, kind of, because I think, hang on, I gotta do the math. Because for age 4, age 4, because Blackfire was born in June's first litter, so age 4, he would have been a yearling going on age 2. And this year, he is, he's age 2 now, but they don't leave until, like, fall of this year, and it's not fall yet, it's still relatively early. It's sort of like midsummer right now with where him and the pups are at. Yes, I'm mathing this right now. I like math. I like math because I'm actually kind of good at it. I'm good at math, actually. So, my brain is fast. Oh, there's the elk herd. Don't know which one that is, but it's an elk herd. Don't really care which one it is, to be honest. But, yeah. And I think this is actually June's first litter where he hasn't had a runt. And I think Griffin is the smallest, but he's only smaller by, like, a few ounces. So, yeah. I don't know. Shoot. If anybody has a cat that still acts like a kitten, comment down below, because my cat is being adorable right now and I love her to death. So, yeah. Anyways, knowing June, I feel like he would, hang on, I feel like June would probably run back down to his rendezvous site, get the affinity with his pups up a bit, and then go and run off, mark that 1 hex, and come back and probably sleep, knowing him. Now, in these gameplays, I'm kind of not going to do sleep spamming anymore, and I'm going to try and play the game a bit more differently. You'll see. You'll see. It's going to be different for each wolf based on their personality, and we've got to be paying attention to that. So, I'm putting you viewers in charge to take note of some of the pups' personality traits, and then once they've grown up, comment down on like the showing off the pups video, which common traits you have realized in the pups. Like who's more lazy, who's more energetic, who's more cautious, who's more bold, who is more, okay, what's the other one? Who's more social and who's more of a loner. Stuff like that. Like, I'm putting you guys in charge of that, so that way when it comes time to choose a pup as an heir, I can, like, you know, I can play them more like how their personality traits are, and you know. I'm just thinking that's gonna be a good idea to do in the future. So we've found the mom, mule deer. Whoa. June is not really used to the heavily wooded areas. He's more used to like slightly wooded but also slightly open. So he's not used to very wooded places. Like, given off of Pups' personality, which den you think they might choose. If they might choose an open den, if they might choose a wooded den, if they might choose a dirt den, if they might choose a tree den, if they might choose a dig out den, you know. Just random things that I'm gonna put you guys in charge of, because why not? And like, take note of stuff you realize so that way, you know. Why not? If you think some wolves might spend less time with their pups and leave their mate to take care of the pups more than they would, you know. It's just very random things, and this is what my brain does in the middle of the night. It comes up with random ideas, and then I forget them. On the morning. It's not in this one. Oh, I think this is actually close to Blackfire's den. So the time that this takes place, June would have, yes, just lost his father, and Blackfire would still be with him. Which means they would have found out about the death, like, together. Oh, that's a fox. I thought that was a hare. I kind of just canon that June doesn't have very good eyesight, so he's kind of he kind of accidentally attacks foxes when he thinks they're hares, and just other things like that. I just think he wouldn't have the best eyesight. I don't know. I just headcanon him to have a, you know, poor vision. Poor vision is the word I was looking for. You know, not 2020. Not 2020 vision. So, but yeah, we just gotta play with the pups a bit. And they're out of food, which means we definitely gotta find some food for them. I am so curious to see which coats the pups have when they grow up. And Griffin tripped over himself. I kind of miss when we had Fun Parent. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. But Fun Parent is a lifesaver a lot of the time. Okay. she's staying. So we've definitely just got to find some food for the pups, as well as probably, I don't know what else. You know, we just got to find some food for the pups. And fix some territory. I feel like, ooh, nice. Baby music. I feel like if he doesn't find food while he's looking in this area, you know, on his way to mark territory, knowing June, he would probably go over to First Meadow, because I feel like some of the knowledge from Luna, the founder of the Lotus Moon Pack, Luna, you know, I feel like some of the knowledge would have been lost throughout the generations. And I feel like Luna would have passed down the knowledge to June, that a very good spot to find the fawns and calves is First Meadow. Oh, and yeah, so I've already picked one of the challenges that one of the pups from Molly's litter might have once she grows up, once one of them grow up, and that is gonna be the fact that they have to have at least 21 hexes of territory. Wait, no, not 21. 28 hexes of territory. Words. Which I know is a very random challenge to have, but it's gonna be interesting because you have to keep that at least 28 hexes of territory up, and I think that is an achievement. Hang on, let me check. Like, this is my land. Claim 20 hexes of territory. It's not 28. And then biting off more than you can chew. Claim 30 hexes in your territory. Yeah, anyways. So because, like I've said before, I don't really picture June with good memory, so I feel like he would have known some of this knowledge when he was a lot younger, but as he got older, he proceeded to forget a lot of said knowledge. So, which is why I canon some of the Lotus Moon Pack knowledge, like a good spot to find the baby, like the newborn babies. Like even dens might have been forgotten throughout the generations, although I feel like if, like a lot of Luna's pups, would still have a lot of that knowledge, and I feel like June would probably be one of the only pups that didn't turn out to have the best memory. So I feel like if some of Luna's other pups proceeded to go on and have their own litters, they would probably be the ones to keep that knowledge alive. Because yes, I do canon it like that. It just makes the most sense. Oh, I found it. Nice, it was an elk calf. You lucked out, June. June is one lucky boyo. Anyways, yes, June marking over a hex, and then he's gonna head home with a nice, delicious elk calf. And we're smelling Crevice Lake. But they're all over on the other side of the map. Oh my goodness! Luna and June's worlds are so much different because Prospect Peak in Luna's world, or in Luna's timeline at least, has completely surrounded Crevice Lake's home hex. But in this one, Crevice Lake has pushed against Prospect Peak quite a lot, which is why I think they're cutting into his territory, trying to expand more. That is crazy! Wow. The stuff that happens in this game, man. Because in the time that June's timeline is taking place, Luna is currently going on to her quote-unquote age 8 litter, even though she's staying age 7 for the game. Her canon age is currently, I think, 11. In the current timeline that Luna's in, but June is, like, in the past, basically. So Luna would have just turned 8 at this time. Well, wouldn't have just turned 8. It's actually been like over a month ago, but you know. So, yeah, June's heading home to his pups. Let's do a quick weight check, I guess, because we haven't done that yet. So Kelpie is currently 19 pounds, Siren is 19.6 pounds, Griffin is 18.1 pounds, Harpy is 19.3 pounds, and then Banshee is 18.3 pounds. So our two smallest pups are Griffin and Banshee. And it looks like it is time to end it off here. So if you guys like this video and you might like others, make sure you give this video a good old pause up and subscribe. Also, make sure you hit that bell notification so that way you don't miss any single time I upload. I really do hope you enjoy. Make sure you leave a comment down below. I'll see you in the next one, and bye guys.